Boys podcast. Me and my team is the best in the world. You and your team looking stressed in the world. Me and my team getting arrested by birds, and you and your team getting arrested by the birds. Free my nigga, oh, he ain't do shit except the robbery, nigga. He gon' do six. I come through dick sounds up with new kicks. Pay they flow, smoke down with new six. Tell me and my team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. That best in the world. That best in the world. My team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Got a star in the sky, yellow men on the cuff, and I know my team burns. We got fans in the cut. Ow. Premier Boys.
Premier Boys! Back, y'all. We are back. This is the Premier Boy podcast. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
You already know what it is. It's your boy King Talk Sands back at it again with the velvety, silky, Nipsey blue do-rag on right here. Back again for another episode of the Premier Boys podcast.
On this day, the Chief lives, right? So you already know who it is. Long live the Chief. They call me Malimal. Hey.
The Chief.
They call me Malimal. We about to stand tall and stomp it down. You feel how we do it?
Yes, and we are back. And y'all know Malimal was not here last episode, but we are back. But before we start this episode, we got some breaking news, y'all. We got to say rest in peace to Michael K. Williams, man. He passed away. Yeah, this was a really sad loss. I'm not gonna lie.
Very upsetting. Very phenomenal actor. Very boundary-breaking actor. Just gone way too soon.
I'm gonna start off like this. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Number one.
Wow.
It is. I'm keeping it a buck.
Wow.
I hate that it had to be him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even think it would be him like that. You know, when I got the news today, I was actually playing Smash and I was like, nah, bro. We need confirmation. We couldn't do shade room confirmation. I needed like CNN. So I went on CNN, found out what it was. Prayers go out to him, condolences go out to the family. Another great talent lost too soon, you know?
Yeah, and I kind of got a story. So, when I was doing the acting class, my acting coach by the name of Mr. Melvin Williams, the legend Melvin Williams, shout out to him. Michael K. Williams was one of the students.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So, every time he used to go to class, he always told him how proud he is of him and everything that he did, how he's helped him do that the wire scene and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, when you used to tell the story, man, it brought me back today when I found out about Michael K. Williams passed away, and I thought about that, and I was just like, wow. So I had to hit up my acting coach to let him know, sorry, because he helped him out doing his journey. So yeah. So
you know the crazy part. Not to cut you off, but the crazy part about like actors, we bring up talking about actors and everything, and they get in their roles. You know what I'm saying? And we see how like their roles affect them to a greater deal. Now, what I heard through certain sources where. With Michael K. Williams, when he was playing in The Wire, he was like really deep into that role to the point where it was affecting his personal.
Yeah.
And sometimes it really get like that. You look at cases like Heath Ledger, he was playing the Joker. He was never the same after that, as we all know.
Michael B. Jordan and playing Killmonger.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Name is Jet Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like that was
that's true. Yep. That's another one. Yep.
A lot of these actors, they get really deep into these roles where now you're, and no pun intended to Omar Epps, shout out to him. Now you in too deep. You know what I'm saying? And that's that's never good.
Yeah. But once again, rest in peace to Michael K. Williams, man. Definitely a legend, man. Definitely.
Put one up in the air for you, bro.
Yeah. Before we get to the actual news, I got a public service announcement, If you come on our show and we give you the opportunity to come on our show and then you go somewhere else and bash our show, that's a problem. You know, that's a problem. You don't come on Premiere Boys or my show, the Gentleman Like the Pocket, or King Talk with Aaron Sands and bash our show when you were feeling to get opportunity to be on the show. No names and pun intended, but you've been warned. You will be banned for this show for every other show that we got going.
X out. And that includes King Talk. We're going to get more into that on the season premiere. I got
whoa. You said no names. I want to know a name. Put it in the chat.
I'll tell you off screen.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna fresh and fit this. We're gonna put it. We got to be safe about it.
They lucky. Y'all lucky. Y'all like my brothers is mature. I'm immature. I am X. I am Marcus Houston.
We fit this, bro. Like, nah.
We ain't the Blazer TV guys that we used to do.
Yeah, if this was 2008,
y'all ain't.
It would have been dedicated.
I am.
Yo, this is 2008. We definitely would have been those guys. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Over the course of time, we learned that, you know, we could take it there, but it's better we could take the high road and keep it pushing. But I do know, I tell you right now, the person that was speaking on that man X'd out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, not rocking on none of the shows on the premiere Podverse.
And he wanted to be on your show heavy. I heard this person wanted to be on your show heavy.
Oof.
But look into the premiere news. So I got a question to ask y'all. So you know what's going on with the COVID news, vaccinations going on. By the time this episode going out, that's not yet. They will be enforcing the vaccination everywhere. So my question to y'all is, how y'all feel about the mandating the vaccination as in like enforcing it to
personally or professional?
I guess both.
Personally, I can still pull up the top. Your boy vaccinated, shot it up all the way. Had to do it for work though, not for the fam. Had to do it for work, or I lose my job. We got bills, can't afford it. Professionally, I feel like honestly, I can understand the safety precautions for it because it's not like you're gonna close these places and shut it down. You're never seeing a shutdown like we just seen. You know what I'm saying? There's too much money involved. So they're like, okay, you don't want to get the shot? Okay, bet. You can't eat here indoors. You gotta go outside. And mind you, like I said in the pre-chat before we went live, fall is here, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it ain't.
We're here. Summer's
fall
dead.
Starts after the 18th.
No, fall is tomorrow.
Well, 21st actually.
Hoodie season.
Exactly.
Hoodie season, unofficial start of hoodie season is tomorrow.
I don't want no unofficial.
Or the first day of school. You know what I'm saying? Whenever that is.
Tomorrow.
Whatever day the first day of school in New York, that's
tomorrow.
About tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
On the 7th, because I don't know when this podcast come out. So on the 7th.
This comes the 8th, but yeah.
Yeah, pre-recorded. Yeah, but first day of school, hoodie season. So yeah, that means you gotta eat outside if you're trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand they're trying to do it in a sense where you're trying to keep your, people safe or whatever. But I don't like the fact that you got to mandate it. If people want to go out and eat, damn it, let them eat. You know what I'm saying? But they're doing it if you're unvaccinated. You know what I'm saying? You got to be safe about it. Granted, you don't want to take the shot. I'm not faulting people for not taking the shot. That's on them. That's a personal choice. But you got to move. You can't move like you vaccinated and you're not vaccinated.
Right. My thoughts on that. It's like I understand. I definitely understand. You got a deadly, credible disease. That if you get it the wrong way, if it hits your body the wrong way, it's a wrap. 100% finished. On the other end is like, as long as you don't like. I have a mixed feeling, right? So me personally, vaxxed up, because I did it for the people. But the way that they're doing it now, they're talking about having to get another shot and another shot and another shot.
Exactly.
Like I predicted, they're going to turn this into the flu shot eventually.
Yeah, it's gonna be
where they trying to get people to get it every year. I don't get no fucking flu shots. Like, I don't do that. And I'm not going to be doing this. Plus, I was told I already did my part. My thing is, okay, we're going to mandate this vaccine to make sure everybody doesn't get sick. That is fair. I get it, especially if it was a big enough disease where the U.S. economy was threatened, right? But at the end of the day, I don't think anything should be mandated without anything that says that's set in stone. That's like, okay, A plus B equals C.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah. Right? We can't they're mandating the 2 shots as being fully vaccinated. Now Fauci jumping on TV telling you might have to get a 3rd and a 4th dose.
Nah, I was good.
We can't mandate that.
Good with 2.
Exactly.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what we were told. You can't be putting mandates on stuff that isn't set in stone. You just can't do that. That's not fair. Now, there are a bunch of idiots out there that think that this is not a real thing. You're probably gonna wind up killing your grandmother like that.
Or yourself.
Right. But because this is very real.
Yeah.
But as the government needs to be more cautious and take more time with what they're saying we have to do and what we have to not do. That's all I'm saying. Just more caution. Don't not do. Certain things are needed. Like, we have measles, mumps, rubella. Like, people that talk about, oh, we don't know what's put in the shots. You done took your baby to the hospital and put 6 needles in their leg when they was 3 months old. All right, relax.
Every minute. I ain't gonna hold you. My thing is like this, right? First of all, you're talking about doing 3 to 4 shots, right? Two more shots on top of the 2 you already did, right? And people who took the first 2 are still catching the shit and dying. So you have to perfect it the first 2, right? Now you're talking about you got another 3 and 4. You haven't even the last 2. So now here we are. You're talking about, oh, now we got to do another one, but you ain't respond to another one, Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
You ain't even respond to the other one. So now you're talking about, oh, you got to do 3 or 4 more. Fool me once. What George would say. Fool me once. Shame on
you.
You fool me. You can't get fooled again. All right.
Stupid.
But I ain't doing this shit a 3rd time, bro. I'm straight. The 2nd time had me fucked up. Like, that was it. But after that, it's like, nah, bro. I'm not doing it a 3rd time. I'm gonna go to the bar. I'm gonna show Princess. Shout out to Princess. You already know what it is. I'm gonna show her my Vax card. Like, yo, I did it already. Give me my Blue Long Islands. And we straight. That's it. We're not doing this 3, 4 times, 5 times.
I'm pretty sure you all gonna show it at the front door when you come in. You don't have to show the bar.
Oh nah, when I went to this one spot where I was getting my hair cut a couple weeks ago, I had to show it at the bar. They wasn't gonna give me my drink until I did that shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. They let me in the bar, but when I got the order and they were like, oh, can I see your Vax card? You know what I'm saying? Showed them the card and then they gave me my stuff.
I went to the gym and they hit me with that and I was like, dag, it's real out here in the field. I had my Excelsior pass, so I'm lit, but I'm like, dag, okay.
I got the card. I was like, nope.
Well, for me, as somebody who's not vaccinated, but still follows the guidelines anyway, I don't move like I'm not vaccinated. Trust me, I don't do none of that. I don't go out like that anyway. I wear my mask, I do all the regular stuff. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I agree with y'all saying it for safety reasons. It been kind of times where up and down, doing like, should I get it or not? I've been bugged out every here and there. But at the same time, like CDC though, it's like I don't know which road. One minute y'all say that vaccinate people is good, you have to wear masks. But next thing you know, it's more spreading. Either way, spreading. And it's hard to believe if it's true. Stuff like that.
And not to cut you,
yeah.
2 things. Like you said, that goes to my point. It's like I get it. You know, this thing is definitely, you know, work in progress. It's a new disease. Science takes time. I fully get it. But you can't mandate something that you're not sure of.
Exactly.
One. Two, people like you, Ken, who are unvaccinated, you now have a duty. You, my boy, Sauce King, shout out to the Sauce King, and a couple other people I know, I've told you guys, you have a duty, and that is if I become a zombie or something, because we took this shot, now you have to either save me or mercy me. It's on you. I'm telling everybody that don't get this shot. Now you have to help save us from the zombie apocalypse. You got it, Will Smith?
Yo, I told Beta she's not vaccinated either. And I'm like, yo, listen, if anything go left, if I start, you know, tweaking out real quick, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta one time, you know? Or just learn to love me.
But on a serious note, though, you know, Jesse Jackson was just in the hospital, and he was fully vaccinated. He was hospitalized, him and his wife. I think Jesse Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
I think he literally just got out like a couple days ago, I believe.
Yeah, he was looking bad. Actually, I seen a picture of him.
Yeah. Keep him in his prayers. Keep him in his family in his prayers. I just say it's hard.
A lot of people that when they get to that ventilator stage, a lot of people don't come out of that. You feel me? Like you don't shit the same or nothing.
Yeah, but one thing, this topic is very, very touchy. But I'm gonna say one thing before we change the topic, though. Vaccinate or not, let's separate us, because that's shit what the government doing right now. Try to make it into a separation. That's how I'm looking at it. But,
it's easier to control people, control the population when you divide them. You know, I always feel like that. So
divide and conquer.
Yeah, whether it's between vaccinated or unvaccinated, Drake or Kanye, WWE or AEW.
That's a whole nother.
It's always something that's trying to separate us. And we should just be enjoying life together, whatever you like. Democrat, Republican, Jewish or Muslim, whatever.
Libertarian. Buddhism.
I agree.
ROH.
Niggas never win. I will say they love losing. I don't understand.
But next topic. Last episode, this long little Chief Malimal wasn't here. We should have fired him last episode. I just kidding. We were talking about top 5. We were talking about this producers list that was on Billboard created this producers list last episode. We talked about it, and me and Stan, we create our top 5 producers. And what was your top 5 producers that you like, but not in any order, but your favorite producer?
Oh man, shit. Okay. I could probably go over it now. No particular order. You already know I got Ye in there. You know what I'm saying? You already know I got Swiss in there. We're talking about producers of all genres. You already know I gotta go with the homies Gamble and Huff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the love songs, a lot of the shit we came up with, our parents came up with, that birthed us, came from them. Couple other producers, notables is DJ Premier and Knife Wonders.
I know for me, when I said last episode, I said Pharrell and Neptunes, Timbaland, Daft Punk, Kanye West, and I really said Quincy Jones, but he's a legend. But I'm gonna change Quincy Jones. He's on my list regardless. But I want to change somebody else to somebody who's very underrated, with one of my favorite artists and favorite producer. Y'all both met him. I'm too upset that y'all both met this.
Leslie.
Leslie.
Yeah. I sent you that meeting at work. I was like, yo, I know tight.
I was upset behind that.
I served him drinks because I was a bartender for that event.
Yeah.
And I watched the whole shit and I served him drinks. He chopped it up for like maybe 3 minutes. Best 3 minutes ever. That week.
Powwow. I got to ask as many questions as possible. It was an amazing time. That is a really cool down to earth dude.
That's the idea. But on the Billboard list, we got Max Martin at number 1 on the list.
Who?
So Max Martin, he did a lot of pop stuff. Backstreet Boys, Taylor Swift. Let's go on. So my question to you, malimal, is who's your top 5 favorite producers?
Top five. All right. So my top 5. For me, number 1 is with a bullet is Kanye. Kanye West. Number 1 with a bullet. Mostly because he can really he creates his own sounds. Like he creates sounds that people jump on. Number 1 with a bullet. Just Blaze. High on my list.
Yeah, Just Blaze is dope. Yeah, Just Blaze.
High on my list. Oh my God. He can play with genres. He's actually produced gospel. So good. This next one, Pharrell, of course.
You ain't know.
Pharrell, the Neptunes.
Sam's a hang on Pharrell last episode.
I wasn't hating on Pharrell, but here it is though. Yeah, I kept trying.
Hold on, let me get closer. Let me see what's going on.
I was trying to put Pharrell over Kanye, and I didn't respect that. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting him because he came out with a couple gospel songs and lost his mind somewhere. Y'all gonna stop.
First of all, them gospel songs were even well produced. Exactly. I listened to both I listened to Kanye's gospel album, the choir gospel album. The other gospel album was kind of good.
Jesus is King.
I felt like this new one was Jesus is King too, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
We gonna talk to Kanye in a minute, but back to y'all the two malimal, man.
All right,
Sam's body malimal, son. Like this now, like
my bad, bro. Don't leave the show, bro. Don't leave, bro.
Go. Nah. So I said Ye, I said Blaze, I said Pharrell. Rounding out the 4 and the 5, wouldn't be a list without the Justice League. The things they've done for Rick Ross is incredible.
Wow, that was good. Wow.
And number 5, gotta go to Timberland. He's put together classics.
He did. So I'm gonna give you
honorable mention. The Master Plan, Aaron Sands.
Yeah, in fact, the Master Plan. Yeah.
Appreciate that, man. God damn.
But here's Billboard. I'm gonna give you Billboard top 5. Billboard top 5. Because me and Sam talk about that already. So number 5 was Mike Will Made It. Number 4 was The Dream and Tricky Stewart. Number 3 was
forgetting about The Dream, like in the R&B lane.
Yeah.
But over Ye though?
Nah.
Yeah. I know. I'm talking about that too. Number 3 was Timberland.
Over Ye though?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
And I love Tim.
He's good, but not over Ye though. That's
number 2 is Pharrell and the Neptunes. And
that was my beef the last episode. The fact that they had him so high.
And number one, Mac Martin.
Where was Ye on this list?
He's number 6. He was number 6.
Wow.
Yeah, to be honest, I would put Ye. Ye is my top 5. Definitely.
Like I would do. I guess they're basing it based on who produced the songs that hit the most.
I was thinking that. I was thinking that.
Right. And Kanye kind of bottlenecked himself a little bit over the last few years, where he's only doing for himself a lot of time.
Yeah.
So I can get that if that's how you're judging it, but if you're judging it just on sound and influence, fuck Max Martin.
Well, no, you got too. Max Martin got a 20-year head start.
He been doing.
I said what I said.
He been doing this since like 99, I believe 98, 99.
Baby, and the thing is,
I said what I said.
After that episode, I went and did research.
Me too.
And I heard Baby Hit Me One More Time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
I Want It That Way.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Horse.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a Mariah Carey one.
It was.
Now tell me how many of those songs are better than anything Kanye's produced.
I ain't gonna hold you though. All of those are number ones.
I didn't say that. Tell me how many of those songs are better than anything Kanye produced.
Well, that's true.
We talking about number ones. Trinidad James was on the charts one time. That don't make it a great song.
But even then, if you're gonna question it like that, you gotta question Pharrell and Tim's chart status too.
No, I don't.
He didn't deserve to be that high.
Pharrell been making
exactly.
fire beats since SWV.
Exactly. Neptune's been Neptune's done to be that high.
Like,
Okay.
Pharrell sparked the career and the sound of SWV.
Exactly.
Timbaland sparked the career and the sound of the legendary Aaliyah.
But remind you, Timbaland.
And Missy Elliott.
Hold on. Remind you, Timbaland and Pharrell was
Aaliyah only had a couple albums. She ain't had like a whole a wealthy discography, and it's no fault of her own.
No, I understand what you're saying, but think about it. Think about exactly what you said. You know what? Who else I would put on this list? Hold on, let me finish this point, and then I'm gonna go to that next point. But think about exactly what you said. She only got a discography, a short discography, 2 real albums, and one was kind of like a posthumous album, right? But think about this. Hold on, think about this real quick. The first album was completely produced by Sylvester, who I personally would like to put on this list, but I know I can't because
I can't put him.
No. After the point, he banned from the show. So I had a couple of
I had him on his list for the bullshit he did. It's just that to the names of the producers that we just brought up, I don't see him fitting on my top 10.
Me either. Nah, me either.
Y'all are bugging. If we separate him from the nonsense, homie. The entire 90s R&B scene belonged to him. The fact that I can't listen to his music, the fact that I can't listen to his music and music produced by him, you know how much of my R&B catalog is gone? You probably don't even know how much of your R&B catalog.
You know, I do. You ain't know. You ain't know me. I listen to a whole lot of R&B.
But here's the thing. There's a reason
like we was talking about it the other day.
My top 5 because my R&B catalog spans over like 4 decades, and Gamble and Huff played a big role in that shit. That's why they're in my top 5.
Right.
I know for a fact if I only included 90s in my shit, a lot of that shit would be gone. But at the same time, you ain't going to tell me R. Kelly's a better producer than Ye, Pharrell, Tim, Swiss, Max Martin, and or
I got argument for Max Martin. I got argument for Swiss.
I'm sorry,
and I like Swiss a lot.
The Swiss,
but that ain't better than no Baby Hit Me One More Time, bro. Not on no charts.
You know, Baby Hit Me One Time.
Not on no charts,
man.
All right, baby. Now I'm really about to quit the show.
That is though, because I'm not talking about it from an our ear sense. I'm talking about it from a Billboard sense.
Yeah,
Billboard from a Billboard sense. I get you, but even that's still arguable because he was topping charts, and if it wasn't him, songs that he produced that would go under the radar was topping charts. What the hell? Chart toppers, like he had the 90s in his hand. The only reason he didn't have more is because there was still a bit of racism in the 90s that would prevent Black people from being at the top of the charts.
Yeah. Okay, I could agree with you that him having the 90s in his hand and we are talking about the top R&B hip hop charts. I'll take that. When you're talking about the hot 100, you know what I'm saying? His shit was either coming in close in the top 5 or the top 3. He wasn't beating no NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears. Them niggas held down the late 90s. You watch
how many
TRL,
songs did he have in that top at the same time?
Huh?
They held down the late 90s. He held down the early 90s, period. In all lanes.
I want to get at Michael Jackson.
Well, Michael Jackson held down everything because he had Quincy behind him. You know who we really didn't talk enough about though? Because we're giving homie too much time. You know who we didn't talk enough about?
Teddy Riley.
Kenneth Edmond, aka Babyface.
Oh yeah, Babyface, Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley. We're not talking enough about him. Dang, there's a lot of people. We're not talking enough about Salah Remy.
And think about it, a lot of them were not on this list. That was bugged me out. That Punk wasn't on this list. That bugged me out.
Well, because they don't chart. Remember this list? The list you're reading was a list of people who chart, not a list of people who's great. Just a list of people who chart, because there's a difference.
Yeah, that's a whole different vibe. So I understand. Like as I found out who Max Martin was, I further understood, I should say.
Yeah.
Why he was billed so high. You know, it's a big deal.
Back.
I get it, but
I don't agree with it. Let's be clear.
Kanye West,
with Kanye being out of the top 5.
Kanye West has been producing #1 songs for 20 years.
He has.
At will. So
he have. And and speaking of Kanye, we'll talk about Kanye in a few, but we got one more news before we get to the main topic. We got this next verses, which I believe I predicted. I'm trying to figure out where. Star Writer Rod, he told me that I predicted this verses. I didn't even find out where I said this, but we got the next verses with Fat Joe and Ja Rule. What do you think about that verse coming up?
I don't want to say I don't care about it, but I don't care about it. I don't. If not one of them is going up against 50 Cent, I don't care about it.
I mean, him and 50 would make more sense, but 50 got like 10 shows right now. He can't do it.
Ain't like he is he in the show?
I mean, he producing the show though. He producing all the shows though.
You could have did that shit from home. It's 2021. You could have worked from home.
Not really. No.
Not the way they doing the verses now with these big shows.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You gotta show up.
Honestly, not gonna hold you.
Exactly.
The people who really doing it, no cap, they need it.
Yeah, I agree. That's true.
Like I feel like Ja Rule need that though.
He does. I think Ja Rule was one of the artists that next to T.I. that really want to do a verse. I see Ja in the chat every verse is we do a verse with me. And I do remember me saying Fat Joe and Ja Rule. And that like I said, I think Timbaland and Switch Beat look to our episode we talk about verses because they make a lot of verses come true.
I think Fat Joe got low key hits that's going to like after like all Fat Joe need is 12 hits and he can beat Ja Rule.
I feel like Fat Joe need like about maybe at least 2 or 3 of his big pun joints.
Exactly.
It's 2 or 3 and he'll be okay.
Like you already know Fat Joe got some solo hits. He got some joints with Fat Joe. He got some joints with Pretty Mom. And he got joints with Terror Squad and a lot of features. Fat Joe got this. Ja Rule
like
too.
he better not lean off with lean back. But he got joints. Like don't sleep on Fat Joe.
I'm definitely not feeling Fat Joe.
I don't see Ja Rule winning with Living It Up.
What do I do?
Yeah, like I don't. If he starts with that, I'm leaving the chat, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. At first I was gonna say Ja Rule gonna win, but now that we actually doing it, I think Fat Joe might got it. Now that I actually reviewing it, I think Fat Joe might got it.
Yeah, it fits better for him. You know what I'm saying? But I really wanted to see, either Fat Joe or I want to see Ja Rule versus 50 Cent on the verses.
That would have made more sense, to be honest.
50 Cent is too petty to do that.
Yeah, that would have made more sense.
That would help them get money, and he's not trying to do that.
Yeah, and I think 50 already announced that he didn't want to do a versus anyway. So that's
the thing is, here's the deal though too. Think 50 Cent, he could potentially lose the verses.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
Because he don't like 50 Cent's had 50 had big hits, but he didn't after like 2004. What he really got that could stand up to somebody's joint?
Nothing.
Curtis.
Curtis.
Amusement park.
Candy shop.
I mean, the technology was his biggest song. One of his biggest songs.
That was because of Justin Timberlake.
Exactly. It went to the pop realm. Yeah. Went to the pop.
Yeah, but AO technology ain't gonna turn no heads though on some today shit.
Nah.
AO technology was a song for the moment. Period.
Yeah, it was.
It is done. I've not heard nobody be like, yo, you know what song I haven't heard in mad long? Ayo Technology. Fuck
But yeah,
the AO Technology.
my son 50 gonna play Animal Ambition.
Yo, fact.
Animal Amber.
But Timbaland switch beats. I have to wait for that Swift Smith and LL Cool J versus yo. We gotta let that happen.
No, we're not doing no Will Smith versus. It's not fair.
We gotta let that happen, yo.
In this format, I would love to see it because those two dudes can rock a crowd. They got an old school way of rocking a crowd that works.
Yeah, they can rock a crowd, but Will Smith don't got no 20 hits.
Oh my God, we talk about this in episode 2.
We had this conversation.
I'm sticking to it. Will Smith don't got 20 hits.
And I did my information. He do got.
I'm about to list 20 hits.
He did got 20 hits though. I looked it up. He do got 20
hits. To put in a versus.
Yes.
Not just 20 hits.
Especially because he's an old school artist.
Yeah, he does.
His fans, the fans that like the old school fans, he has 20 hits.
He does. Bro, he really does.
This shit will not be hosted in Miami. It's not gonna work.
He really does.
First of all, you don't know that. But second of all, all he got to do, he got parents just don't understand. He got his freaking theme song because he rapped it himself.
Exactly.
Okay.
He has just the two of us, 1,000 Kisses. He got Miami. He got Getting Jiggy with It.
Yeah, Jiggy with It is a hit.
Men in Black.
Men in Black.
He got, what's that called?
Wild West.
Wild West. 6.
Freaking It.
That's not a hit. Okay.
Shoot, you
do a song you play in the verses though, son.
Okay. You see how that worked for Dipset, right?
He got Men in Black. He got Nod Your Head. Dipset didn't work because they're terrible performers. Nod Your Head is a hit.
Yeah, but
it's not a hit, bro. Play that in the Uber. All right.
I did after the last episode. I did. And guess what the Uber did?
What he did?
He nodded his head.
Somebody told him to. Somebody told him to nod his head. That's sad. All right. If you're told nod your head in 3 minutes, you would nod your head too. But I bet you at the end of the 3 minutes, you stop nodding your head.
Big Will got hits. We gonna stop sleeping on Big Will. That's why I shouted him out in a freestyle I did a few years ago.
The first gonna be over like 45, like 30 minutes.
So you know,
you are asleep. This songs that he got that I probably not even remembering.
He do got more songs. Yeah.
He do got more songs. But he dominated the late 80s and the mid 90s.
He did. Hey, remember, don't forget, he still got song with Jazzy Jazz. A lot of song with Jazzy Jazz too.
Yeah.
And I'm not thinking that though, but I'm talking. Who would he?
And they were hits.
LL, right?
Mm-hmm.
LL got. I know for a fact he got 20 hits.
He does. LL got 20 hits too.
Name LL's 20 hits.
Okay.
I'm not arguing with you, but I want you to name them.
Bad, Love You Better.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paradise is very nice.
Not a hit. Okay.
Strong.
Yep.
That's a hit. Don't say not a hit anymore.
No. I Need Love.
Head-based songs are usually hits.
Mama, I'm knock you out. Mama, I'll knock you out.
That's 8.
Mama said knock you
out. Phenomenon.
Sound like y'all sputtering now.
Hush.
Well, I got right there. Y'all
Hush. And that's a Hush.
Are you saying Hush?
Yeah, Hush.
Based on Sans metrics, based on Sans metrics from earlier, Hush is not a hit.
Also, don't forget that. He got that stuff with fake.
If Hush is a hit, then Freaking It is a hit.
Freaking It didn't even chart. That was Black Series.
Don't forget that song that he got that with fake voice J-Lo. All I need, or whatever. No, that's what you have a J-Lo.
10 songs. I think. Say what
Try
you
to
want.
swear to God, baby girl.
Yo, how we forget about hey love, it is more than love.
How you forget about Doing It?
Doing it, right?
Yeah, that's another one.
Who do you love? Who do you love?
Lounging, Who Do You Love? Yeah.
Lounging in the and Roundaway Girl. Yeah, he got 20.
That's like 13 songs. Man's made it past halftime.
Yeah, I mean, we know Ella already got 20 hits. That's very obvious.
Yeah, you go tomorrow. Will Smith got 20 hits.
But Will do got 20 hits. So I looked it up. I looked it up on Bill. I looked
Yeah.
up on Wikipedia, and they said he got 20 hits. That's serious. I ain't lying about that.
Damn.
Party Starter was a hit.
Party.
Sorry.
It charted.
Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble.
Yep. It did.
Freaking It is on the Freaking It is on the hit list.
I looked it up. I believe it. I looked it up. Stan's now Stan's gonna leave the show right now. I'm like, come on, Stan.
Mr. Nice Guy. That's one of my favorite songs.
Main event topic. We got the main event topic. As y'all know, Donta Kanye new album is out. Certified Lover Boy is out.
Party Starter ain't no damn hit. Y'all need to stop playing around with that shit.
All right,
I don't away from that.
So we on the
I'm
main
a
event
party
topic.
star.
Y'all don't even see that.
So we on the main event topic.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't. He can start off with it though.
Yeah, that all right. Yeah, that could work.
But
You can lead in-
so we on the main event topic, and y'all know both Kanye new album and Drake album is out now. So my question to y'all is, how y'all feel about both albums? Like, how you feel about Kanye album? What's your favorite song off that album? And then same thing with Drake.
I'll start, right? I tried to listen to both of these albums. I got Spotify, so I'm hearing it and I'm just like, I didn't find myself enjoying either one of the albums. I tried to listen to what people were saying was the joints. I was just like, out of Donda and Certified Lover Boy, neither. Sorry. And maybe it's going to take a while for me to come and come up on it, like, really like for them to grow on me, because that always happens to me with Drake albums.
Yeah, me too.
I be hating Drake albums, then I hear it, and somehow I hear it again, and boom, now I'm like, I'm feeling it, and I can really hear it.
I'm using the same thing. I'm the same way with Drake albums as well. So, yeah.
But as of this weekend, as of this weekend when both albums premiered, I was just like, I listened to Donda. Like, if I had to pick one or the other, I know if I got into the Kanye one, it's gonna be like a tapestry of music. Like it's like a crazy painting, but audio. But just as a listening experience, Certified Lover Boy was definitely the best.
I'll have to agree. So I feel like production wise, Drake had the album Kanye wanted for this album, but a lot of outside shit was going on where he couldn't create the album that, that would have made it like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Drake channeled a lot of Ye shit when it came down to the production for Certified Lover Boy. I tried to get through Kanye's album, and I feel like I really need to sit down and take my time with it.
Right.
But with Drake shit, I could see myself walking to work tomorrow, listening to it, and being okay. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm gonna call the audible right here. One of the tracks on Certified Lover Boy will be on King Talk with Aaron Sands next week. I'm not gonna say which one, but one of them will be Fuck the MCA. So
yeah, be careful. You ain't know Universal. They got a big thing with Drake and Kanye.
I got a big thing too. They can suck on it. To be clear. But honestly, like, if we're talking about listening ability, I'm gonna have to get this one to Drake, man. I know Kanye streamed more of his album than Drake did in the opening days, but I'm talking about like quality work. As of right now, I gotta give it to Drake, man. 1 a.m. in Poughkeepsie. You feel me? Like, and that's it. Honestly, I'm not even gonna. All right. I'm not gonna big up Drake as much as I'm about to do right now. on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you ain't know what he's got to do, right? You ain't know what you got to do.
I already know what it is. But Certified Lover Boy is better than Nothing That Was the Same. Said it.
You are on drugs. I appreciate that. Like, what drug are you on? Is it weed?
I did not smoke today. And I clearly
What's in that ice cream bar? What's in that ice cream bar, CM Punk?
I guess everybody put on the right today. Everybody woke up today because what the fuck was that? That's my only curse of the day. But, yeah. But I don't know what to say. Wow. That's decent. What I gotta say, hold on. All I gotta say is I listen to both albums and I mean I enjoy both albums to a sense. Whether both albums my favorite album, both of them were not my favorite album. This would not be let me rephrase that. This was not their best work. They were not their best work.
Right.
I would say about Drake though, out of Drake's last couple albums, from Views and if you start reading this and More Life and the Scorpion trash album that he had last album.
Hey, I like Scorpion.
Scorpion had some joints though.
I'm not saying Scorpion was his best album or nothing, but I'm saying that it had its moments. It was a good album for me.
Yeah, let's not do that.
It was alright. It had a couple songs. This album was better than those last albums I just named from Drake.
You think Certified Lover Boy is better than Scorpion?
I'm Scorpion. I was a film Scorpion.
Certified Lover Boy is better than Scorpion. I'll say it. Story, can I say it? Certified
But
Certified Lover Boy is better than Scorpion. And Scorpion.
I'm not do it again, but from what I've heard, I was like, I literally said this to myself. I like Scorpion better. For Scorpion, I like the R&B side than the rap side. I would say that, but still, this album was better than Scorpion to me, though.
I feel like Drake got a lot off his chest on this one. You know what I'm saying? He's speaking with his chest on this one. Now, do I think his light skin? Do I think it's beige rage? Yes, but
stupid.
Saying like, I think he got a lot off his chest on that one.
But back to it though. Back to it. In terms of which album I enjoy more, I enjoy both albums for different reasons. You know, only thing with Drake. Only thing about Drake is a Drake album is just a Drake album, and I don't feel like it's nothing really special to me about it.
Drake
Not
album.
really. I mean, but I like a couple of songs. Y'all listen to with him and Cudi, but good thing that him and Cudi made up. I'm happy about that, you know, because they had it back in the day. And without a little shock that he got Cudi on the album. Of course, him and Jay album song was out. Even the song with him and I think a Little Durk, I think. So I called it Girls Love Girls. I think that's song called. I like that song right there. The Fair Trade song is cool. But I enjoy Kanye a little bit more. Not that much more, but a little bit more. I enjoy Kanye mainly because of production. Kanye.
Now, what I will say, there's one album that came out this summer that was better than both of them. It was
King's Disease.
Oh, King's Disease. Yeah, definitely was.
That was an album.
And that was an album. That was a dope album too. King's Disease.
All right, so between Certified Lover Boy and Donda, I picked King's Disease. I'm gonna treat this shit like I treated the 2020 election.
Sure, if we being bigger, if we being fair, out of Dante. Sorry, I got your mother name, Kanye. Yeah, your mother name wrong. Dante and Certified Love Boy. I'll pick Dante. I will pick.
Dante. Oh yeah,
that's wrong. It's broke out. No. Let me get back to it. I would pick Nelly's country album, Heartland. Cause that album is dope. That Nelly country album, the Heartland.
I'm gonna need you to log out.
Nah, for real.
Tap him on the shoulders. Tap him on the shoulders, Sam.
I'm gonna need you to log out, bro. Need you clock out.
Y'all gotta check out the album, so y'all check out that Heartland album, bro.
Where Roddy at?
He's right there. Right there.
Roddy, tap him on the shoulder, Roddy.
Roddy, wanna come back in. But he don't want to come back, yo. He don't want to come back. He don't want to come back. But yeah,
I ain't gonna get into that right now.
but good thing you said the chant. Yeah, I know the chant was about Kanye's mother's heartbeat before she died.
Get out of here.
Yep, that's serious.
This is the type of cool stuff you're gonna get from Kanye. Like, even if you don't like it, you always know that everything that you're hearing in a Kanye album is based in something.
Yeah, because I found out that, like, oh wow, Kanye
like every little note.
Like he treated that. I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that. I felt bad after I found out that was about.
I felt bad just now saying Dante.
I mean, I pronounced the name wrong. I know that's my fault.
Why did y'all?
That's wild.
That's what I'm saying. Why did y'all let me do that? Y'all part of that? No, y'all gotta say.
That's it, but you said I just feel bad about what that was, the actual meaning was about. You know what I mean? Y'all
back to the album.
Yeah, you got to now, because you got to. But one thing about the Kanye album that was messed up though, which is why I hate these people so much. We hate them too, because what they did to promote by Pockets and Mr. Gentleman, Universal Music Group, they released the album without his permission. I think originally the Kanye album was supposed to come out the same day as Drake. But I guess Universal didn't want no beef because they're on the same label. So they really Kanye album I did a couple days early. I believe that's the case.
And that was dirt, because honestly it would have did better if they had released them on the same day.
Yeah.
Because they would have, I mean, Universal getting paid either way, because everybody's labels, most major labels come down to that.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the great thing about it. I guess they didn't want no static, but that's what happens when three labels own the entire music industry.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And the independents aren't eating as much as they say they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happens. People get pushed back, and then when you release it without his permission, then just don't get cleared. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like they kind of did a disservice, and the fucked up part about it is Kanye himself. He really can't do much about it, because now he's got it in his contract. He has to keep putting out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Remember a few years ago it came out he can't retire. He's like, I'm gonna retire. They said, haha.
Like you're the new slave.
No pun intended. Exactly. And the crazy thing is also a lot of artists that wasn't going to be a Kanye album guy took it off the album, or was it put on? Chris Brown.
They took the little baby song off real quick.
They took that Andre 3000 song off.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that.
Now, I think they did us a service by taking the Soulja Boy song off. I think they saved us.
Yeah, I agree. But Chris Brown, Chris Brown is on the album, but his verse got taken off though. He had a verse on the song called New Again. They just got his background vocal, but he had a whole verse, but it didn't put on the album though.
Chris Brown called him a hoe.
Yeah, you a hoe.
You're a hoe, yeah. And
that's some down south stuff. They call people that stuff down south. I remember I was in Miami. Dag, Roddy gone. I remember when I was in Miami. We ran down on some shorties down in Miami. Yeah. It was my first trip down there. Shout out to Kai Q, Richie, the gang. And we met some shorties, and this is the first time I ever really heard anybody talk like this. And homegirl was talking to a girls, and they were joking, like, you a pussy hoe. I was like, a pussy hoe, like, specifically. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you, and I might offend a lot of Florida followers, but fuck it. Why do they talk like they like in the swamp?
I don't know, because they was in Miami. Like, is there swamps in Dade? Because I know Miami got the beach.
Well, yeah, that's across the bridge. But I don't know if the swamps are like a drive off. You know what I'm saying? I got an uncle-in-law and a couple of cousins out in Florida. You know what I'm saying? And they live like in more of like a city-like situation, like in Orlando. Mm-hmm. It's more like a city-like situation. But there's some swamps in Florida. Don't be fooled, man.
Oh, I know there's swamps. But I'm saying in Miami though.
Miami.
Dade County. I know there's guns, but I didn't think there was swamps.
Yeah, I'll say it right here on the spot. 3 of us and Roddy We need to take a trip down to Miami.
We gotta make it happen one day, son. Yeah, make it happen one day. But back to this.
YPG got to do Miami. We got to do Vegas. We got to do Cali.
Oh, yeah, I gotta love. Listen,
we're gonna make it happen. Oh, we definitely gonna make it happen, son. But we gotta get back on track. But back to this though. This whole Kanye and Drake nonsense getting so messy, yo. Kanye got Drake out here linking songs now. Kanye what? Called "Life of the Party" with Andre 3 Stacks.
Yeah, Drake did himself a disservice by leaking that. Apparently, I haven't heard it yet, but everybody's like, "Yo, this is the best song that came out the entire weekend."
Yo, and yeah, I heard this song, yo. This is a beautiful song, yo. To be honest,
the funny thing is, Kanye. I read about it. I still haven't heard it because I always try to avoid the hype because I want my pure opinion of things. But I read what Andre 3000 had to say about it. He said when he first knew that the song was going to be on Donda, he felt the connection to Kanye because he had lost his mama around the same time.
Yeah.
So he wrote this beautiful, poignant verse about his mom, and Kanye wrote a verse about Drake.
Here's the thing. It's two versions. It's one version of Drake, and it's one version without Drake. Without talking about Drake, I heard the version with him talking about Drake, and I mean, it didn't sound too bad. It wasn't like a bad diss, but it was just him frustrated about Drake or something like that. But other than that, it's a beautiful song though, man. They want me to be honest. That song alone is better than both Drake and Kanye probably all together. I want to be honest.
I don't know. I think you're giving it more hype than what it deserves. I haven't heard it yet, but when I hear it, I'll let you know.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song, man. I ain't gonna front, yo. I can sit here right now. I can sit here right now. But
I feel like, as of right now, based off what I'm hearing, the best shot that was given off between these two over the course of this weekend was 7 a.m. on Brittle Path. You know what I'm saying? Like he spoke all like I said before, Drake got a lot off his chest this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Between whether issues he had with Ye, whatever he had with Push, even some shit he had with Swiss.
Yeah.
All that shit. Like it was a lot of beige rage there, but he got it out.
I mean, but if you think about it, Drake was late there in every album though. He always had something to say about Kanye in every album, stuff about every album though. He literally said the Nas album and album before too. So what exactly is new? What exactly is new about Drake?
Whenever I feel like that's when you get his best. I feel like that's when you get his best work where he speak out a lot of shit. When you have, all right,
sure.
When you have one of his songs and it starts with a time, that's when you know, like, all right, he's gonna drop 40 on somebody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. He's definitely gonna drop 40 on somebody. That's something you gotta look out for. Kanye, old Kanye reminds me of the type that would go bar for bar with somebody.
Yeah.
Not this new Kanye who's trying to be right with the Lord and all that, which is cool. Whatever religion you subscribe to, do your thing. But this new Kanye ain't going bar for bar with this Drake.
But here's the thing, yo, this Life of the Party though, it did not have a old Kanye feel. It didn't have a new Kanye feel to it. It had that old Kanye feel. So yeah, listen to it. You see what I'm talking
about. That's why I said new Kanye. Now old Kanye, that's a whole different beat.
Yeah, I was saying that Life of the Party got that old Kanye. Kanye. It got that old Ye feel, yo. It don't got that new Ye.
Yeah, but that's the thing that people have been waiting for. Is just like people have been waiting for CM Punk to get in the ring. You had to wait so long for him to get back to that. Now you get to the point where it's like, I bet, do we still care? And a lot of people don't have that attention span to be like, oh, we're still going to wait on Kanye. Like, oh, we're still going to wait on CM Punk. Wrestling fans have a big tendency about that. Music fans, not so much.
Yeah, but I mean, CM Punk thing happened. It was aight. It was him that was aight, but man.
I thought that match was a great match for what it was. That match was exactly what it should have been. It was pitch perfect. It reminded me of and y'all gonna think I'm crazy for this, but it reminded me of the match layout for Rock versus Hogan. Yeah. Where the the match was already sold because of who was there.
They were saying that. They were saying that, but I didn't feel that in that. I didn't feel that in that match though.
I felt like that match was built up because it was the first CM Punk match we've seen
that's good,
in about 7 years. So it's basically you getting your porterhouse steak, and that's the first meal you had in 7 years.
Yeah.
And you getting a steak with potatoes and vegetables and a glass of red wine. See? Exactly. So when you get that, you're like, oh, this is good. We've been craving for this. The hype's gonna probably die down, give it like about a month, and then that's when AEW gotta come up with some new shit to keep people. Like, here's the thing: people keep talking about this AEW WWE shit. All AEW gotta do is just stay relevant.
AEW is doing a very good job of that, honestly. And I don't want to get us too far off topic. I seen that pay-per-view last night, and it was really, really. I'm usually pretty critical of AEW.
You ain't know me too. It was really
good all around. None of the matches felt like what I normally feel like. I feel like they OD in every match and they don't sell. Every match was good. It was paced. It had stakes. The fans were involved, but they were in Chicago and CM Punk was there, so they were going to be involved. They had they surprise debuts on 1,000. They had 5 surprise debuts.
Yeah.
Everybody showed. It was like Summer Jam. Everybody showed. And that's the thing, like, I ain't gonna hold you. In comparison to the rest of the pay-per-views they had, that was their best pay-per-view.
It was their best pay-per-view.
Oh,
yeah, it was their best pay-per-view.
Far and away, their best pay-per-view.
Far and away. I will completely give you that.
It was. Now they just got to stay relevant. That's all they got to do. WWE is the one that got to prove themselves because they're the leader and the recognized leader of sports entertainment.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. So they got to prove that. They just got to hang in there on some John Cena shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but back to the main topic though. Kanye and Drake. And you know why? How did Kanye and Drake beef started? All because Drake wanted "Lift Yourself" and Kanye didn't give it. Kanye used it for that track that he did, like "Do Scoopity Scoop." And that's how the beef started.
Scoopity.
Yep.
Wait, Drake wanted that beat?
Yeah, Kanye was supposed to give it to him, but instead.
Instead, he kept it and just sang nonsense over it.
Yeah, say nonsense over it.
Yo, he really had beef with Drake.
And Drake was disrespected.
No, you can't. No,
he wasted
gotta be a rumor. That's
true. No, it's true. Drake spoke about it on LeBron James show The Shop, HBO Max. It's definitely true.
I ain't gonna hold you. That was a waste of a perfectly good beat.
It was. I love that beat.
Me too. I love that beat too, son.
Now knowing that whole song was literally just pettiness on 6 trillion. That's petty.
Yo, that's probably why he did that shit.
Yeah,
and he never gave us an explanation.
That's true.
And after that, nothing was the same. So yeah, nothing was the same. Yeah.
See what you did there, sir.
Exactly.
He was like, yo, ain't nobody getting this. I was gonna put Poopy Scoop on this for like 4 minutes. And nobody gonna get to beat.
He literally didn't rap for like a whole minute and then poop, Scoopy Dee Boo.
And then of course, Drake Drake did that freestyle on I think two birds. That 2 Birds song. I think that was on More Life. Was it More Life?
Yeah. More like that whack.
That was More Life.
That's the terrible album, man. And
it was absolutely booty juice.
That was terrible.
How you put your father on that album like that? That's how I know you ain't care about that. You put that poor man on that album like that, knowing that album was gonna be hot garbage.
He's still working through some stuff with his father. That's what that is.
Yeah, like come on. You knew the album was gonna be hot garbage. You put that man on that album.
His father earned that. His father be doing corny shit.
He does. So.
He out here getting shorties and stuff off his son's name. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
He's trying to ride this wave. Like that's it.
And then also after that, that when he put out that Adonis track when he revealed his son.
Oh, that was Pusha T. That was Drake's. I also forgot. Remember, that was a beef too. So maybe Kanye. Kanye was just holding it down for Push.
Yeah, he was. And
Oh.
don't forget, sis, lift yourself. Drake took Kanye and Jay off the album for Pop Style. Remember that? Come on, the original version. It was in the original version, and then on the album version, Drake took them off.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I did my research on it. I did research on this Drake piece. So,
but here's the thing, though. Looking back at this now, right, with the way it's been set up, based off what you've been saying.
Yeah.
In a sense, this is another W for Ye, because he sold more. He sold and streamed more.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. We don't know how much Drake sold yet. We don't know Drake numbers by Friday, and by next week he would most likely be number one album. That would not be surprising.
How we don't know Drake numbers if we know
because Ye came out Sunday, Drake came out Friday. Billboard was usually by the end of the week, so Drake would be in the next week chart. So that's why Drake not on this chart, because this is like the week before. Kanye came on the last day of the week before.
I ain't gonna hold you. That was smart though.
Yeah.
That's how you run up the numbers.
Yeah, that Universal's man. They want to make sure both the artists make stuff. They want to make money off both the artists.
Right.
Well, like I said before. Like I said before. When you only have 3 main labels running the whole industry,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What else you're gonna do?
Also, that same.
That's why I'm shouting out all the independent people who eating.
Yeah. Also, that same label.
Mom.
Also, that same label that managed to took our shows off the Spotify platform. So.
Super fuck them. And unless they want to give me some money for music, then I'm here. I'm a sellout. I'm not a sellout. I'm buying in.
Fuck all that. I'm dropping that Drake track on the first episode of season 2. That's gonna be the first song. I'm leading with that. Lead with just to
but y'all gotta hear this Life of the Party track. This track is like dope. Y'all gotta hear it for real. Andre 3 Stacks, man. We spoke about Andre 3 Stacks.
Send it over on the next one, on the next episode.
I got you. Yeah, we played on next episode. But we're gonna end this episode here. Well, wait, hold on before we go. Anything else y'all want to say before we go?
Yes, I actually do got a word of advice. I've been doing these word of advice things on the show a little bit. This is gonna be the last one here because King Talk coming back. Guys, gotta stop lying to these ladies. All right, we already got a bad rap in the game, bro. And by us lying to these ladies, bro, it's only gonna be like, oh, see, I told you that nigga ain't shit. Hey, you can't even dispute that, because deep down, he wasn't being shit in the first place. We'll get more on that on King Talk next week.
Hold on. Before you run that out there, should I piggyback on it? Or should I show up on? Or should I show up on King Talk and talk?
Oh,
I mean, if you want to pull up on a season premiere, you know what I'm saying? I had a guess, but that went left. So yeah, I mean, the floor is open.
He got that cross face like Benoit. I heard that from earlier, right? All right. So here's what it is. Yours truly, the Chief Malimal, here in season 2 of the King Talk with Mr. Aaron Sands. I'm there.
All right, you heard it here first. Season 2 King Talk. Aaron Sands, we on deck.
Also with
the Chief, executive produced by the man right here, King, Mr. Gentleman.
You ain't know what I'm
We're basically just continuing off from the season finale.
Basically.
I'm gonna have to do it previously on King Talk.
Again. But also, I'm gonna hopefully soon. You heard malimal about that mixtape soon. Hopefully, we ain't gonna tell you the release date. But when he does, I gotta have you on a conversation my new podcast on the Gym Like the Podcast Venom Show. So yeah,
right.
We know.
So listen here, you heard it from me first. All of our millions of Raven fans, I'm speaking into existence, right? You heard it from me first. Mansa is the title of the tape. Mansa will be out third quarter 2021. It is the third quarter right now. It's the last month of the third quarter too. So I hope y'all hear what I'm saying. Mansa coming. And we're definitely going to talk about that, right? I want to give a release date, but I'm not going to give the release date. I'm going to do a surprise release like all these other artists. But it's a little different when the artists are being waited for.
Oh man, W, we gotta look out for that Mansa. But yo, you already know this is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Mr. Joe like the podcast each and every Sunday at 12 a.m. We on Anchor, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and many more. Spotify, we ain't on the platform at the moment. I am working to get back on the platform right now. There we know 2 more episodes left for season 4. Yeah. Check out the website, www.mrgentlemanlikethepodcast.com. Follow me on social media, Ken _Gentleman. I repeat, Ken _Mr. MR Gentleman, GENTLEMAN. A conversation about news and podcast every first Sunday. The Old School Show with myself and Star Rider Rod every fourth or fifth Sunday. Yeah, I think
You already know what it is. This has been a pleasure, per usual. You can follow me on Aaron Sands Premiere. That is come on, right there you go. That is AARONSANDSPREMIERE. Season 2 premiere King Talk. Next week, Friday. You already know the vibes. We are on all streaming platforms. The only podcast from the Premiere Podverse will be on Spotify, Apple at the moment. Waiting for Ken to get his stuff back up there to join me. We can take over Spotify together. But until then, King Talk holding it down. You already know the vibes. Check us on all streaming platforms next week, Friday. If you're in the New York City area, however, and you're trying to turn up with your girls, you're trying to have fun, you're trying to bring the bros out so you can holler at some baddies, maybe pay for a section, then you already know what you got to do. Pull up at Taj on Saturday, best Saturday party. Say Premiere at the door. Table reservations only, and bring your Vax card. If you ain't shot it up, you ain't coming in. You're going to have to do that shit from the outside or something. But if you shot it up and you're trying to book a section, try and get some little baddies over there. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up, Aaron Sands Premiere in the DMs. I can set that up for you. That's all I got.
And you already know who it is. Long live the chief. I'm gonna spare y'all the song in the theatrics this time for 2 reasons. 1, fuck Universal. Unless they're trying to pay me money, then I will fully buy in. I am Seth Brown. Help me.
Universal.
And 2, because Ken didn't open up the sharing, so I can't share the song anyway. Moreover than that, you already know who it is. They call me malimal on everything. You can spell they, you can spell you can spell they, you can spell call, you can spell me. So I'm not going to insult your intelligence. MALIMAL. That's how you finish that one off. Not only do we do music, not only do we do podcasts, not only do we do motivation, but I actively help people get their financial lives together. So listen, this is what I'm going to tell you. This is what I'm going to tell the world. If you in America, anywhere in America, we're good everywhere, right? If you're in America right now and you talk to me and you sit down with me, we set up a game plan. I'm going to make you a millionaire, either the easy way or the hard way. But either way, do you want to be a millionaire? That's your question. If you want to be a millionaire, please feel free to hit me up. DMs are open. Take us out, Ken.
You already know. Song of the day, fans, your day. It will be your day last week, but
we gonna run it up. We gonna run it up. All right, here's the thing with this one, right? And if y'all remember what I was talking about in 2011, you're gonna be shocked at the change of tune. 2011, I had a big issue with Tyler the Creator winning Best New Artist. I did not understand that shit at all. Fast forward 10 years later, I perfectly understand why. And I'm riding with it. Song of the day today, Tyler the Creator. We go run it up. We go run it up.
Trust me, you wasn't the only one. You wasn't the only one. I didn't understand that.
I get it now.
I get it now too. Trust me, I was not a fan of Tyler's creator, but I am a fan of him as well. So yeah.
So, yeah, that's where we at.
Thanks, y'all. Y'all know this is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
You already know what it is. It's King Talk Sense. Catch y'all next week.
Long live the Chief Malimal. We out.
Yeah, we out. See y'all next week, y'all. Oh yeah. Oh, before we go, our 2-year anniversary, September 11th. 1 year anniversary, Malimal on the show.
I'm gonna wear a black velvety do-rag this time, just to, you know, for our fallen soldiers on 9/11.
All right, y'all. We out. See y'all in the anniversary episode, y'all.
Peace, nigga.
Ciao.